This is a Heart and Hand production.
Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar. I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today after Rangers title hopes took another big knock with a failure to beat bottom of the table Livingston away this afternoon. If we don't win the title this year, it'll be for two reasons. One is our away form, which is not good enough, nowhere near good enough, and the other is because of the referees, because Rangers, after getting themselves into a position where we might have gone on to win the game, should have had a penalty in injury time. It really is that simple. The referee doesn't give it. VAR, though, has to give it and doesn't. And there's no way that can happen. A decision like that just cannot happen, and it cost us. That's not to say that we didn't play a part in our own downfall today, because we certainly did. Rangers were up against a side who haven't won in 25 league matches. They are bottom of the league. Rangers had to win that match, and they had to win it easily, really. And to be having to chuck people on at the end and to try and salvage something is not good enough. Now, we've taken 3 points from 9 in the last 3 away matches. You're not going to win the title doing that. I've got zero doubts about us at home. I think next week we'll beat Celtic to knock them out the race. I've got zero fears against in big matches, but away from home we're not doing the business. And today looked like being one of those days. The Livy goalkeeper turned into prime Buffon, but some of that is great goalkeeping, some of that is poor finishing. Rangers made so many chances today and failed to take them. And again, it's that carelessness with the ball. The passing is nowhere near good enough. Rangers need to be better on the ball than we are, and then we need to have more conviction in the final third. Chermiti showed again, absolutely I'd be starting him next week against Celtic. But these games, he's a non-event. And today, I think, showed you why we have problems with some of the experienced players. John Souttar and James Tavernier. Souttar was miles off at the start, and he shouldn't have been. He looked confused by the pitch. He's played there often enough. He makes a bad decision on a set piece to come out and try and win a ball that isn't there to be won. It's a foul. It's a soft foul, but the ref gives it. Ball played into the box. Rangers don't defend it. Don't defend it anywhere near well enough. And it's a hell of a finish, though, from the Livingston player, don't get me wrong. But it should never have come to that. The second goal Rangers concede is Souttar and Tav under no pressure, making an error. Souttar plays Tav the wrong ball. Plays him a bad ball that he's not expecting, not wanting. Tav doesn't react quickly enough. They run back and Souttar fouls the guy on the break. From that, though, again, Rangers defending is horrendous. How we can be leaving a man clear at the back post to finish and put Livy 2-0 up, I do not know. Rangers have had so many chances. The goalkeeper has made, and Prior has made a number of really good saves, but we've got to take more care when we get into these situations. The only one I would say that was an out-and-out worldie was his first one from a Tour Romans header, which he touched on to post. Romans hadn't done anything wrong there. But at that point, at 2-0 to Livy, it just looked game over, title hopes over. And at that point, Celtic are drawing one each, and you just know that they're going to come back and get a win at that point, and you're thinking, this is where we blow it. We get a bit of a lifeline by a red card, and it is a red card. Rangers finally actually play through the lines. Fernandes with a good ball to Gassama, who was otherwise rotten, but he makes a good run, gets fouled, last man foul. It's a Stonewall red card. But again, Rangers too slow to take advantage. We wasted 10 minutes, and really, I must admit, I'd kind of given up hope. Eventually, we do get a goal. Good work by sub Nedum Bajrami. And he gets to the byline for once rather than just lumping it into the centre of the box, which we'd been doing all afternoon. He plays it back to Manny Fernandes. Terrific finish, and it's 2-1. Then, can we get another one within a few minutes? And we do. Mikey Moore getting on the end of a Tav cross to head home. At that point, go on and win. But we should have had a penalty. And you can be upset with the players for dropping 2 points in a game they should have won. And you can still be upset at what was a blatant decision. And the fact of the matter is that I think we all know if that happens to another team in the league, they're getting that decision. No questions asked. And it's the standard of refereeing in this country is a joke. It is absolutely terrible, and it's getting worse. And it's not just us. If you saw the St Mirren red card yesterday, it is appalling. It is just appalling. It's unacceptably bad. How Willie Collum can keep his job, I do not know, because the standards have got worse since he came in. That said, Rangers need to look at themselves in the mirror here. This was a glorious chance today. As it turns out, Celtic didn't get the equaliser or the winner. They've lost. And it would have been a glorious chance there. Instead, we've only gained a point on them when we should have been gaining 3, and we should have been closer to Hearts. It's still now Hearts to lose. It's that simple. We've taken it out of our own hands today because we've only got Hearts to play once. I still think there will be more twists and turns in this league title, absolutely. I still don't think we're out of it. I think the belief would have completely ebbed away had we lost today. But even with a draw, it's taken a knock. Let's not kid ourselves, because until they start winning away from home, we can't trust them to win away from home. We've got 2 big matches now coming up. Celtic home, both home in the Cup and in the league. Win those 2 and it'll boost the confidence. But Rangers, if you want to win this league, you've got to go and make it happen. Stop being so passive in these games. Stop sitting there waiting for it to happen. Go and grab these games. Stop wasting the opening half where you just dawdle about and play passes and backwards all the time. Go out and win this. It's there. It's you're never going to get a better chance than this. Go out and win this title. But you are running out of room to make these sort of errors and drop these sort of points on the road. That's now 3 in a row. There can't be any more. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.